4 dead, 2 wounded in shooting at Greenwood Park Mall. Police said Good Samaritan shot and killed shooter. Yay, I'm so happy. Finally, the good guy with the gun showed up to stop the bad guy with the gun after he had already killed a few people. But still, he showed up with the gun. Yay, congrats. It's so good. The Second Amendment works. I guess I'm proven wrong. I guess I'm an idiot. Everything I've ever said about mass shootings and the Second Amendment, it's been proven wrong because this one guy killed the shooter after he had already killed 3 people in a shopping mall. The victims shot were identified by police only as 1 male victim and 4 female victims. So this was originally written by WTHR.com, published on July 17th and updated on the 18th. Let's go to Greenwood, Indiana. Police are investigating a shooting at Greenwood Park Mall that happened around 6 p.m. on Sunday, the day of our Lord. 4 people are dead, and police tell 13 News the shooter is among those dead. Greenwood Police Chief James Ison said 2 others were wounded in the shooting and are being treated at area hospitals. So, 4 people died, including the shooter, so he killed 3 people, and somebody shot him. So I guess that means, the Second Amendment works, right? When bad guys with guns have guns and they're hurting people, it takes us citizens to stop them because we don't live in a society, right? We don't live in a country with law, order, police, people that are paid literally to protect us, or politicians who can pass policies and laws to actually protect us. No, we have vigilantism running through America where we're supposed to take our rifles, take our AK-47s, take our pistols, take our 38s, and just, put justice in our own hands, right? That's America, because that's civilized. That's normal. That's absolutely normal. Johnson County Coroner Michael Pruitt identified those who died as 3 males and 1 female. That includes the shooter, who police have only identified as an adult male. Now, I know I'm being sarcastic with my commentary on this news, but I'm not trying to mitigate the loss of life here. For the 3 people that lost their lives who were, supposedly or presumably just going about their day, and to the 3 males and 1 female. All right, so yeah, to all of those people who lost their lives in this case, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for your families, everybody. And to the shooter, you're a bad person. I'm not excusing your criminality, but what's inexcusable is Americans continuing to think the Second Amendment is a good thing. There are literally people who will read this news or hear about this story of the Greenwood Mall shooting and say, you know what? That proves my point. My point that we need a gun to protect us because, hell, if I have my gun, I'm going to lay a shooter down. After he's already killed about 10 people, 20 people, maybe I'll get off a few shots because I'm a big bag, strong, big dick motherfucker. No. This is ridiculous. This is retarded. The way Americans think is stupid. Americans are literally the stupidest people on the planet because we continue to see other Americans die by senseless, preventable gun violence. And our response is, yeah, that's worth the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment protects us from a mythological, tyrannical government that could soon manifest or appear. Yeah, it's worth it. Yeah, it doesn't matter that other countries have revolutions all the time and the people overthrow their governments without the use of weapons or having guns permeate in their society. The Second Amendment, if you're an advocate for it, you are literally a bitch. You are a bitch who you will literally bend over and let the gun manufacturers fuck you because they've already fucked your mind. Suck on the pistol because that's your God. Fillet it. Put it in your mouth. Anyway, I'll continue reading. Ison previously stated Sunday night that those shot were 1 male and 4 females. All right, the Johnson County Coroner's Office is working with the Marion County Coroner's Office on positive identification of those who died. Their identities are expected to be released Monday morning. One of the victims injured is a 12-year-old girl that had a minor injury to her back, police said. Ison said a Good Samaritan witnessed the shooting and shot and killed the shooter. Good for him. I guess that's the Christian thing to do. That's the right thing to do, right? Because Jesus told us, keep that 9 on you for when you need it, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Stupid Americans, man. This has shaken us to our core. This isn't something we've seen in Greenwood before. It is absolutely horrendous, Ison said. He went on to say that they have trained for active shooter situations like this, and he was proud of the response from law enforcement. Police said the shooter had a long rifle and several magazines of ammo. People inside the mall at the time of the shooting told 13 News reporter Logan Gay that they heard 20 gunshots in the food court, IMPD said. It appears shots were only fired in the food court area. IMPD is assessing at the scene and said there is no known ongoing threat. During a news conference at 7:45 p.m., multiple police units went through the mall to make sure there were no people wounded or still sheltering in place. IMPD said there is no information yet on a motive for the shooting. Witnesses are being interviewed, according to IMPD. Greenwood Mayor Mark Myers released a statement on Facebook thanking the armed bystander. It reads in part, "This person saved lives tonight." Saved lived. Every time I read these texts, I always see a typo, always a typo. On behalf of the city of Greenwood, I am grateful for this quick action and heroism in this situation. In an earlier statement, the mayor asked for prayers to the victims and our first responders. All right, so to the mayor, once again, to any elected official and politician who hears about a mass shooting and their response is thoughts and prayers, or if there's a good Samaritan, a good guy with a gun who shoots the bad guy with a gun, and he says thank you to that. Any person whose automatic response to that, my automatic response is this: fuck you. As an elected official, it is your duty to try to make our country, our society, our community safer. And if you're not taking actual action to make gun control an actual part of your policy and platform, you're just a talking head. You're just beholden to the gun manufacturers and the stupid ideology that allows dumb Americans to die every year. Once again, also, the policy or the idea that good guys with guns will always stop the bad guys with guns. What if this guy who tried to shoot the bad guy with gun, hypothetically, shot and killed another person, right? While trying to do the right thing, he hurt somebody else, which happens more than often, right? This is what people on the right say that the police are doing. Well, they're trying to stop bad guys with guns. Sometimes they don't know if they actually have guns or not. And so therefore, we have to protect ourselves and that sort of stuff. My camera turned off. Hold on. I hope you could still hear me. I hope you could still hear me with what I said. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is the idea of having good guys with guns be the ones who are going to stop the bad guys with guns is not sustainable. It's stupid. It's really stupid. Because the majority of the time it doesn't happen. I've been covering mass shootings for the past 2 months right now. Every time I almost never hear about these stories. Almost never hear about these stories. IMPD said the armed bystander who shot the shooter is cooperating with police. The bystanders believed to had a handgun and chose to intervene when they saw the shooting. Ison said the 22-year-old from Bartholomew County was carrying a gun lawfully. A backpack found left at the scene was cleared Sunday night. Investigators then began gathering evidence at the scene. Greenwood Park Mall deadly shooting July 17th, 2022. In a statement posted on social media late Sunday, Indiana Governor Eric Holcomb said he is monitoring the ongoing investigation. Lives were lost today, and I'm thinking about all the victims of this horrible incident now and in the days and weeks to come, Holcomb said in a post. Yeah, Governor Eric Holcomb, fuck you, suck my dick, unless you're talking about actually abolishing the Second Amendment or making gun control more strict, because Indiana borders Illinois. And when a lot of people want to talk about Chicago, because in my channel, I always get those racists who say, why don't you talk about Chicago? I literally talk about Chicago all the time. Anyway, Indiana has lax gun laws. And even though Illinois tries to have more strict gun control, stupid people from Illinois drive to Indiana and bring their guns back to Chicago. So how about all these right-wing nuts say that, the red states that border all of the other states that want to have sensible gun control, how about they actually get their guns in line? So once again, this story is absolutely rare. I've been covering mass shootings for a while now. And even if this guy stopped the shooter, it's not a sustainable policy. This is absolutely not sustainable. We cannot think that having good guys with guns, vigilantes running around, shooting at who they think are bad guys will lead to a safe society. It's stupid. Americans are fucking stupid. But this is a normal weekend in America. So, my name is Simon Hill. Thank you for watching. Abolish the Second Amendment.